Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're back with another Madden 20 video. Today we are doing the free agency promo, and it is unfortunately take two for me because I realized halfway through the recording that I somehow managed to not have the face cam going. So with that being said, we are doing take two. We won't be able to open the $1 pack again, unfortunately. I will show you what we pulled out of it, but we won't be able to rip it. But we're just going to be talking through the free agency promo, kind of going through the guys, talking about Jadeveon and Joe Thuney being additions to the team, possibly. I don't think Thuney will be, but I probably will go ahead and pick up Jadeveon. Unfortunately, though, all the talking through guys now has to happen again, so we will go through and talk about the players again. So I think this time around I'll start with the 96s and not the 98s. So we'll do that real quick, and kind of talk through like Jadeveon Clowney being a guy that, oddly enough, through the Chiefs theme team and kind of how I've been doing things, is actually going to only cost me training once I get his card. So that's going to be a cool thing. But we'll talk through these 96 overall cards real quick. Lamar Miller is the first one that we'll go through. He's a running back this year. And he expired. He basically just exists. He'll get 99 speed on a Dolphins or Texans theme team. That's about all that there is going for him. Low elusiveness, low chucking, low break tackle, like nothing too crazy. Not a great catcher. Like his kick returns meh. Ball carrier vision's all right. Spin moves okay. Good juke move, but I mean stiff arms leaving stuff to be desired. So I mean he's not really great at anything. He's an okay, I guess, balanced back, but you're not really looking for a balanced back in Ultimate Team. Next guy up is Ndamukong Suh, 99 strength. That's kind of the one stat that, gosh, can't look at a card without it going and getting bought. 99 strength on him, 96 block shed, so he's going to be a good run stuffer for you in the middle. Unfortunately, he plays right end, but I'd definitely play him at rush defensive tackle if you were looking to pick him up. He's going to have 90 power moves on his power up as well. I mean, he's a decent pass rusher, but he's definitely more there to stop the run. Next up, we'll go with this Chris Harris because he probably won't get bought. Chris Harris, 92 speed, 98 agility, 95 man, 90 zone, but low press with 88. So, I mean, he is a slot guy, which you're not really looking for a slot guy to press, but still leaves stuff to be desired with Chris Harris. I don't know what his catching is. 78, so a good catcher of the football, but low press kind of makes him not really attractive in this current state. This Hunter Henry, though, is a card I do like. He's kind of low on strength, but 88 speed on him with 94 catching, 92 catch in traffic, 94 spec. That's pretty good. Plus, he's got 87 run block, which is something that's always great. Not a lot of tight ends block too well this year. So having a guy that can like run block and be kind of like a third lineman on like either side going outside, like that's always a plus. I guess you should say fourth lineman because you got center, guard, tackle, then tight end. So I guess fourth, but I don't know. Center's kind of in the middle. So, but 83 impact block too, so he'll be decent getting out there in front of guys as well, getting blocks. And I feel like all that like third guy on the line thing just made me sound retarded. So apologies, but we are where we are. Been talking for like 30 minutes straight now. So we've got Anthony Harris, I think, as the last one. Nope, I see Phillip down there as I look over at my screen. So Phillip and then Anthony Harris. But Anthony Harris here, 92 speed, 78 tackling's not the greatest, but 96 play rec, 95 pursuit's good. He can basically chase down anybody in the game. He doesn't have a power up yet, but I think with him and Henry, they're both going to pick up power ups in the next power up update. But it does have 94 hit power with 87 zone, or 87 man, my bad, 94 zone. And 76 catching, so another guy that can get up and catch the ball. He's got 6'1" is his height. As I'm having a stroke, I'm sorry. And then Phillip Rivers, statue quarterback, never something you want to see, especially in Madden. Unfortunately, the meta has been for a while being a mobile quarterback, so he's not really going to be someone you see too often on the gridiron, but he is a quarterback. He is playing for the Colts now. Chris Harris signed to the Chargers. I forgot to mention that. I mentioned that in the first recording, but yeah, a whole bunch of movement. We'll see how things kind of go in days to come. The Chiefs restructured Frank Clark's contract to get under the salary cap, so we'll see what moves they make going forward as well as far as Sammy and Laurent Duvernay Tardif go. But yeah, those are the lower overall guys that go into making Jadeveon and Joe Tooney. And as far as Jadeveon and Joe Tooney go, I'm not going to click on that one and make that same mistake. But he's got 91 speed, 94 excel, 88 strength, 91 tackling, 97 play rec, 95 block shed, 96 power moves, and 87 finesse moves. He's just an absolute beast. He's got, I want to say 91 agility, because I went and looked at it. 93 jumping. He can jump with anyone too. He's going to be a great user. 95 impact block, so he's going to get off blocks really well on the move. 99 pursuit, so he'll chase down anyone. I swear agility is like up here somewhere, and I just keep missing it. Yeah, 91 agility is the second stat on the line. So yeah, he's a beast. I think he's going to be really fun to add to the Chiefs theme team. The other 98 overall for this week 1 set is going to be Joe Tooney. He's got 91 strength, 99 awareness, 98 pass block, 95 pass block power, 98 pass block finesse, 93 run block, 90 run block power, and 95 run block finesse with 77 speed. And what's his impact block? 92. So he'll be pretty good pulling if like traps and powers are things that you like to do in your offense. Even though stretch is the meta, you know, sometimes you might want to throw a trap in there every once in a while. But those are the cards. I'm not really going to talk about the lower rated ones too much. We'll go look at the challenges. Yeah. And then we'll look at the sets, talk about kind of a possible money-making opportunity once it kind of gets figured out. Since the sets do appear to go for less than what it costs in training to make the card, so it's going to be interesting to see. So, sets look like, or not sets, the solos look like they're quick little moments challenges, really quick. I guess kind of going through all the big free agent signings of history, possibly. But quick little challenges, shouldn't take too long. You unfortunately cannot get your free 96 yet. This is something I noticed going through the first time trying to record this, is there's only 100 stars available, but 120 is the cutoff for the free 96. So if you're trying to make Jadeveon or Thuney as cheaply as possible, you're going to have to wait probably until the next release, unfortunately, to get your 96. But no, it's annoying that they do that sometimes. I didn't even realize it until after the fact. I guess before we go into sets, I will show you guys the 90 overall we pulled from the 90 plus pack, because you know you're not going to get anything better than that. But we packed Jordan Jenkins, who is going to basically be just set fodder for completing one of these guys cheaper than cost. I also picked up Jadeveon's power up, which if you guys do have an 85, 86 and a 90, I think 91, 92 power up pass, you can get Jadeveon pretty much for training come Friday, because you're going to get a 98 power up pass for leveling more than likely once Friday rolls around. So if you do want to pick up probably the best right outside linebacker in the game until probably later on, maybe May or June, unless they drop Lawrence Taylor right quick, which I really don't think they're going to drop Lawrence Taylor probably for another few weeks now, given that Clowney's in the game, because that would just kind of undermine the whole allure of him. So I think Clowney is going to be the best right outside linebacker for the time being, but we could see. I mean, Lawrence could drop, but he can go on any team, which is another big like drawing factor, is that Jadeveon can play for anybody given his their free agency master status. Same thing with Joe Tooney. So both of those guys can play on any theme team, which makes them a little bit more desirable than, say, like a Lawrence Taylor for that fact. So, getting into the sets, we'll look at the exchange sets first. 383 to 84s and 480 to 82s get you an 87 to 94 pack. And then 387 to 89 free agency players will get you a 90 to 94. And then in the big boy sets, 396s get you 296s and Jadeveon or Tooney back. And the 96s cost you 390 to 94s and 487 to 89s. And this is kind of where the money making comes in. If these are going for training value, you can basically get guys that cost, or these guys cost like I think 23k to make, 23k training at like the minimum value, and you get back a player that's worth like 35k training. So there's like 11k training to be made there. There could just be like kind of a training arbitrage situation where you stockpile training if you have the coins, to then kind of put into rerolls in the future that are maybe more profitable than the one that is currently in the game now, because that current reroll is not very good looking. I think it's 4K training for an 87 plus, which is just not something you should do unless it's paying out quite crazy, which I haven't seen anything to suggest that it has. So before we end the video here, I had someone ask me if I could go through the chemistries that I run on my team, since I forgot to do that in the lineup video. So here at the end, we're going to do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new around here, since we're going to kind of be doing a different thing. If you guys want to click off because you've already seen everything you need to see with the free agency promo and you don't want to stick around for the chemistries, completely understand. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But for those of you that wants to stick around and see the chemistries on the team, I will talk through that real quick. So we've got the Chiefs chemistry, of course, tiered all the way up. Then I have Chiefs rushing on my thing, which if you don't know how to get these chemistries or what they are, basically your coach, your playbooks, your jerseys, and your stadium can all have chemistries and get powered up, kind of like power up players do. And that's how you get these special chems, which like increases carrying +2, stiff arm +2, like a whole bunch of stats, and makes your team like all around better. So if you are running a theme team, having team chemistries is important. Next, I run zone run instead of power run. I like having the elusiveness boost, plus it does straight up run blocking and run block finesse, which run block finesse seems to always be the lower of the group. So picked up that one. And then on defense, I run lockdown, and I have lockdown maxed, which I mean, it's just really the only chemistry to have in your secondary is lockdown. The other like offensive chemistry I run is play fake, just to have Pat have higher, I think, throw accuracy mid, and play action, because those were like the only two stats that were kind of low on his card. So use play fake to power his two kind of lower abilities up a little bit. Then we have Chiefs passing tier 4, and then pass rush tier 4, which will actually tier up possibly as soon as Clowney gets into the team. But yeah, it will, because I'll slide Houston down here and Clowney will be up here. So once Clowney gets in, pass rush is going to be tier 5, which is going to increase catching and impact blocking on all my defensive linemen. But pass rush increases all your power moves and finesse moves basically. But a lot of people do like to run stuff just for block shedding, which I completely understand. I personally just do the pass rush moves because I always try and get more at the quarterback. Plus the Chiefs defense getting +1s and stuff to block shedding isn't going to make the biggest difference for a lot of these guys, because I mean, a lot of them have sub 80 block shed, especially like Frank Clark has sub 80, D Ford has sub 80. Like, not a lot of them are going to be busting off and getting through the line all the time anyway. They kind of rely on their speed to stop the run, so I try and help them get after the passer a little bit better. So the last kind of big chem that I use is Brawler. It's, to me, the better of the physical chems. Agility, you know, kind of sucks that it hurts agility, but there is just kind of that negative on every single one. But you add strength and speed to each of your guys for the cost of 1 excel and 1 agility. And with the theme team, you're basically just losing one of the +2s on the guys that have Brawler, because you get +2 agility and acceleration of that, so they just get +1s now is basically all it is, and they get a +2 to strength and speed in addition. So definitely think that Brawler is the most effective chemistry for that. But with that being said, and kind of wrapping things up, that's going to do it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Saying who that over there looking a whole snap.